G'day everyone and welcome back to another AVD Tech Inside. My name is Justin. Today we've got some super cool product here from Bullet Train. These come from the house of AV Pro Edge, and these are really quite important pieces of kit for today's market because they're USB 3.1 in fact, and also one of them is also backwards compatible. But what are they exactly? Well, this first one here is a USB-A to USB-C 3.1 fiber optic cable. It can come in a variety of lengths from 5 meters up to 40 meters, and guess what? No power is required. There's some super cool features about this guy as well, which we'll touch base on in a moment. But this other one here is also super neat because it's a backwards compatible USB 3.1 unit down to USB 2 to deal with all those little fickle adaptions that we choose to plug into the likes of Barcode, ClickShare, or any other PC system that's out there in the market space needing obviously USB. Again, fiber optics. This is a powered hub, which is really great because we can load the thing up with quite a lot of kit and it still performs exceptionally well. Also available from 5 meters up to 40 meters. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through these individually. We're going to start off with the USB-C cable, then to the USB hub, and share a bit of detail and a bit of light on where they can fit and what's involved in them. So let's check it all out. Alright, let's unbox the USB-C 3.1 cable here from Bullet Train, as we just mentioned a moment ago. So quite simply, we'll open up the box. Comes in a nicely neat, tidy bag here. We're going to open up, sorry for the noises, quite crackly. But essentially what we have here is a 5 meter version of the fiber optic USB 3.1 cable. Now, these have a patented end on them as well, and what I mean by this patented end is essentially what they call their Kevlar grasp or Kevlar lock design. So internally in this particular fiber cable itself, there's Kevlar that spans the whole length of the cable, but it's actually got a unique tie-off mechanism in the ends here to obviously give it far more strength and integrity. But the ends of these are also machined metal, so they're actually very well finished. It's actually extremely well built, in fact. Now, this unit here is available in 5 meters all the way up to 40 meters in length. It's USB-A to USB-C, non-powered, so it'll plug into pretty much anything that requires USB-C, like a camera, let's say Logitech Rally Cams, Clear One, Unite 50 AF cameras, also USB-C. Pretty much any of those USB-C 3.1 devices can be utilized with this product. Now, internally on these Bullet Train USB-C cables, it's all Clearline SSF fiber. We've spoken about Clearline many times on this channel. It is super strong. It has an incredible bending index of under 3 mil. Now, internally within this product, it has a bending index of around 5 millimeters, which is quite phenomenal. You can really give this thing a bit of a tie-up if you needed to. But it is USB 3.1, it's dealing with 5 gigabits per second as well for its data, 5 millimeter bending index as I mentioned, the patented Kevlar design, and it's just a go-to. It's a very well proven product. It's very sturdy, very strong. You can hear the metal ends on it. So if you're really needing a high performance with phenomenal fiber internally from Clearline, well, the Bullet Train USB 3.1 A to C cable is going to be the choice for you. It is phenomenal, to be frank. So if you need one, definitely reach out to our team here at AVD. So what we're going to touch base on now is the next one in the lineup, which was the USB 3.1 hub, which is also fiber optics, and it is powered. So let's check that one out. All right, and here it is. This is the USB 3.1 powered hub from Bullet Train. Now, again, Clearline, as I mentioned earlier, is all through the cable itself, so that's what it is, a Clearline SSF fiber. There's Kevlar webbing, it's got everything internally. It's got that painted lock system like in relation to the USB-A to 3.1 cable. But let's have a closer look at this thing, because the build quality in this is also extremely nice. So let's open it up, we'll have a bit of a look, just so you can see what comes in the box. Again, it is bagged just like the USB-C cable. We're just going to open this guy up. Again, noisy. These anti-static bags aren't the quietest things in the world. So we're just going to pop that aside. Now what you're seeing here is the cable itself is wrapped around this foam block. It comes with its power supply and its required connection for your country, in this case Australian. Now we're just going to take the unit out. We'll pop it out of this foam wedge. Now what you're going to see here is the main hub itself. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. We'll just try to get that a little bit closer. It is also metal. It is very well finished. The machine quality on this is absolutely stunning, actually. It's very nice. Now, it is clearly labelled, as we can see here on the bullet train side of things. If I can get the glare out of these lights, it's going to be a little difficult. You're going to have to take my word for it. But essentially, bullet train labelling, we have a power and activity light, which is listed right here. Now, that activity light essentially means when you're getting transmission over the USB device, and obviously when it is powered. There is a 5-volt input right here for the power supply. They do also supply the 5-volt USB cable. If you choose to use that, I'll power it from a display, as long as you've obviously got the right amount of grunt there for that. And then we have the 4 ports of USB on this. Now, this is, as I mentioned, a USB 3.1 device, but it also backwards compatible for all your 2.0 stuff as well. Now, this unit here is the 5-meter version. As I mentioned, it's got the same Kevlar locking system. I think they actually call it, I just read that down here. It's patented design called ring neck. So ring neck Kevlar grasp. So it's quite a bunch of words, but essentially it means that the Kevlar is tied off in each end to give you a lot more strength and integrity. And being this is metal, it's quite heavy, obviously. So, you know, having that strength and integrity there with the Kevlar, because it doesn't stretch, it is very much bonded to each end. So you're never going to have those breakaways. But even the cable inserts and grommets here are extremely well finished. So there's going to be no damage to this over time. So it's going to definitely stand the test of time for any installation may put it in. Now, we've done some quite crazy testing with this guy, and we use this particular device on Barco ClickShare, for example, because the Conference Series ClickShares can handle a variety of USB peripherals at one time. So in this case, I had plugged in a 4K camera to one of the inputs. I had a echo cancelling speakerphone plugged into another one. But then for fun, I also thought I might do HID touch to a touch screen, because ClickShare is compatible with touch as well. It works an absolute treat. We tested this for many hours. It never got hot, and it just proved itself to be quite a sustainable product. So if you're dealing and you're wanting, obviously, USB extensions, you know, this does go up to 40 meters in length. So we're definitely going to have a hub there to suit your requirements. The performance of it is really second to none, because, as we mentioned, backwards compatible with USB 2. You can have a whole swag of products plugged into this, and it's going to take care of it all for you. It has your 5 gigabit data rates, obviously, on there. There's the 4-port. It's full active optical, and essentially, if you've got cameras, or what else we need, mics, USB devices, anything you need to plug into any USB system, this is going to be a product of your choice, because it just performs so well. It's pretty neat how they do a 40-meter version, though. It's pretty exciting. So from this, I guess the Bullet Train USB 3.1 hub powered fiber optic unit is definitely a go-to for any USB extension you're needing, especially when you need multiple peripherals into one USB port, such as what this can do. I highly recommend you reach out to our team here at Audiovisual Distributors. Here's the details below for our website. You can obviously look up a fair bit of information about this product and spec and details there. Reach out to our sales team. Here's the email address for that as well. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have on inquiries on pricing and what links are available that we have here at in stock at any one time. And it's a go-to. Highly recommend it. Thanks again for taking the time and listening to me here at another of our AVD Tech Insights. I hope it's been informative for you about the Bullet Train USB extension products. I guess I look forward to seeing you at our next one. Make sure you check out some of our videos as well on our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I look forward to seeing you at our next one. Take care.